Citizen first in the blue corner, wearing blue and gray trunks, San Juan, Puerto Rico, Orlando, Cruz. And his opponent in the red corner, from Washington, USA, Lamont Roach Jr.
Okay, guys, I give you instruction in the dressing room. Good luck.
For the completion of the fourth. So he's putting his career at risk.
Height reflexes, and he's going to see and watch a level experience. He's been there twice, and for Lamont to be in the next in the level of boxing and also in the championship level.
He lost to Terry Flanagan, Orlando City Salido. That was at 130 pounds. He was stopped by. I'm a different fighter. I know that last Sinaloa, I brought it back to basics. I went back to my old trainer, Jim. Final shot.
It could be, and they're each guy's final shot, or at least Cruz. You know, Cruz starting off that he must establish a majority. So,
saw an orthodox fighter step into the ring, and coming into the fight, you know, Lamont 40, so it could be elitist in terms of the overall picture at 100. The WBA champion is here, so he could face.
Should in a close location, you know, fight because most fighters in these positions.
Unfortunately, it's just not easy at all because everyone.
Unfortunately, but the fighters got to move on and grab what they can give and work hard to be world champion. That's why Lamont Roach.
The game plan, but Lamont Roach looks extremely.
He's waiting a long longer than I expect. The guy in control, and you know what? And both guys came out really dry. But once the punches get, you know, not fast, but come out a little loose.
A little bit, but I agree. Just not the punch output. That you gotta have that self-awareness. And he's going to make you take the initiative, and Lamont Roach has to
position to throw punches. You touch the shoulders, you touch the body, and that will combinations later.
Nice round two settles in. Nice right hand there from anything. Will look good for the judges on the ESPN app. So establish your range, and don't stay there if you're not going to fire.
Lamont has to be busier now than to show that.
Lamont Roach, he says, it's great because I've been training harder than ever under my hair. So a tragedy turned into something positive. And here, Cruz.
Well, Cruz is looking to counter, and Roach is waiting a little too. Cruz on his heels. If he can keep Cruz on his heels, Cruz in an uncomfortable position.
Let me put it to you this way. Punches thrown and a 2% difference. Very even fight. And here's the jab landed because both fighters.
Same time. And when you warm up at the same time, you know, your hands going to be flying from either side. And you know what? One of them will have to settle
the ring here through 3 rounds in San Juan.
Watch your head.
The first headbutt of Orlando Cruz is out of range here. Round 3.
Time. Hey.
But Orlando Cruz should feel a little bit of
fight urgency. He just came out through a straight left. I think that Roach has the fans to highlight himself what he wants, and that's a.
B-Hop, walk us through the headbutt we're seeing on the
position of their body and how they coming forward at each other. Avoid that is a jab by each guy. Both guys.
Jabs thrown and landed are practically angles trying to frustrate Lamont Roach. Cruz making Lamont Roach miss.
You hit the arms, but you hit something, and that's the key. He's watching everything, and he know the angles.
Roach Jr. Nice for the opening.
Okay, stop.
From either guy so far. But it's not complete. Yesterday I saw Daddy Yankee. He gave $1 million to the relief instructions for Junior.
Gave him some great instructions. Have to throw punches. Oh, they want him to do what? They want him to throw punches. But if he throw hard punches at Cruz, being slipped, must throw punches rapid, fast, and get out. Yo, Lamont can suck Cruz into.
Problem is they're both waiting, and this is the Cruz. This is what the done, Bernard.
Cruz is fighting like he's Roach age.
When we talk about
the fight right now, it's a more of a chess match, more control than Lamont is.
All right, so or win a round with just one punch, but it's 38% for Roach, 41%.
They won out, and they fight hot now. They need to fight more inside. And
You know, they say styles make fights. Is this style matchup bad for Lamont Roach Jr.? Because
He's the go-getter. He's more try to bait you in, but still looks like he's coming, but he don't commit him. Like far as right now, Lamont right now needs to throw his hands.
excellent point, and you got two people in this fight. He's in Cruz's hometown.
Fighting this style, fighting this way. And he's going to get braver right now, this round. Round number 6, he must go, protect himself, but also throw more than one punch.
Solid right hand to the chin of Roach. Neither guy, fighter meetings, I'm going to try to get him out of his game. I'm going to use the tide and maybe get this young man to fall.
But he has to fight through that. And this is the time he has to figure it out and find it out. And of the fight, because he has to let his hands go like he just did in Cruz.
You mentioned, Bernard, something very important at the hurt in the second round. But here it's another adversity. Being in one punch landed difference between to gear. He's letting the judges
have it in you. And you know what? Lamont Roach has the same mentality. He's looking to throw punches and counter.
Cruz's plan coming into this fight, extend himself to get out of that
side of the ring, which can look, thinking that maybe he got a shot in, which he can play in Cruz's favor.
Yeah, and if you can get that we're seeing in the ring, there's very little differentiating, and that's continue to do that.
Cruz got to be thinking the same thing, but he seems
he's a young man. Is he overthinking?
On national TV, he must let his hands go. And you know what? Cruz is no dummy. He's not going to sit there and wait.
But neither of these guys has a lot of pop in their punches when he's 16, so it's been a minute.
Punches, and most not, you know, have been successful. But to try to go ahead and at least win these last.
Holding himself back when he should be landing it and trying to throw it. Not a close.
Yeah, Cruz is being himself. You watch every fight.
8 coming to a close. And we'll see what
the winning this fight. It's close. I don't think he's losing. What do you think, Renato?
I've got Lamont, then Cruz, who's a notorious to speak well for what Lamont Roach is trying to prove tonight in terms
and taking a lead where Cruz had to fight him. You know, let Cruz play behind the 8 ball. Let him try to catch up. Plenty experience, and he's playing that right now.
Rounds, or the 8 completed rounds in the beginning of this round, can go allowing the judges to make a decision. Now let's see what Lamont Roach comes back with, because it's Cruz.
He needs to throw him.
Oh, big left hand! It buckled Cruz, and here he goes! Oh, it's a slip, says the referee. He's in Puerto like a knockdown, but let's see what Lamont Roach does. He's making Cruz from Cruz.
Cruz is hurt. Ladies, he's standing out of the way. You never fight hurt.
And Roach will take, but the fact that in such a... Another referee admonishes.
Fully right now. He's not recovered fully.
Yeah, but
he has to set it up with the body and then work his whip. And he's trying to stay away and not avoid a conflict.
Nice left that he can put down Cruz with. Be combination punches. There is a nice left
sharp puncher. He will get you and can get your respect if he hits you. But he has to go to the left side of Cruz to keep him in that corner.
From Lamont Roach Jr. Hands are into it, and this has finally become a good fight. That up or follow it up.
Well, we'll see. But Cruz, what? He's still in this fight, and he know it. And
fight has been ebb and flow. There is now Cruz. Maybe he lands, maybe he doesn't, but the crowd's in. 10th round. In the balance. So look at me, and
95, we have a draw.